Hey, it's Aaron Olsen. I wanted to talk a little bit about my adventures in dental tourism. Now, I've had trouble with my teeth for most of my adult life. I had to have a tooth pulled over here because it was in so much pain. A few years later, I had to have a tooth pulled over here because I was in so much pain. If it wasn't a tooth throbbing in pain, it was a tooth breaking through just regular eating. It got so bad that I couldn't chew very well with my chewing teeth, so I started chewing on my front teeth, which eventually broke them too. After years and years of being in pain and breaking teeth, I decided that I better do something about this. I looked around in my local area to see how much this would cost, and the lowest price I got was $40,000. Well, that's just insane. It was in like a 20-mile radius. I looked at probably 40 different dentists around here, and that was the low ball. One guy said it could be 55, another guy said that it could be as high as in the 70s. Can you even imagine $70,000 to fix your teeth? I was listening to NPR and I heard a story on dental tourism. This is a few years back now. So I did some research and I looked at different dental clinics all over the world, and I kept coming back to this one. It was called Ocean Dental. It's run by Dr. Irma Gavaldin. She gets some of her education at the University of Michigan. She has taught students at the University of Michigan. So after looking at about 100 different clinics all over the world, I decided to go with Dr. Irma Gavaldin at Ocean Dental. And it took me about 3 years to save for this. Ultimately, it ended up costing me about $12,000. $40,000 versus $12,000 is a savings of 70%. So all things told, I had to have 2 extractions. I had 4 implants, a couple of root canals, and some bone grafts, and I had a total of 18 crowns. The chewing teeth are made out of zirconium, which is a very hard substance, but it's kind of opaque. It doesn't look as much like a real tooth. The front teeth in the smile zone are made out of Emax porcelain, which has a translucency to it and looks more like a real tooth. I didn't think there would be any kind of trouble with these teeth back here. I was very confident those would be done perfectly. I was a little worried that the front teeth would look too Hollywood, too fluorescent white and too big. So I brought in a picture from back before my teeth went south, and I said, if you can make them look like that, I am going to be a very happy camper. I think they did the best possible job. I don't think I could have expected anything better. I am very happy with the way they all turned out. They look great, they're rugged, they're sturdy. Another problem that I had was that my bite was off, and because my bite was off and some of these teeth were sharp from being broken, I would slice through the insides of both cheeks and my tongue multiple times per day for years. Eating was miserable, and since they did the work, they corrected my bite, I have not chewed the insides of my cheeks or my tongue a single time. Eating is back to being the pleasure that it should be. One last thing I would like to say is her dental clinic, Ocean Dental, Cancun Dental Specialists, has the American Dental Association stamp of approval. You should have no worries about going there. These people are kind, they are friendly, they are professional, they are highly trained. They are some of the greatest people I think I've ever met. I want to say how grateful and thankful I am for Dr. Irma Gavaldin and Ocean Dental and her wonderful, gifted team of Cancun dental specialists. You have made a very big difference in my life. Thank you.